are the new Roces Dogma Bobby Spassov from 2022, just a copy of the Valo skates? Let's talk about it.
Esse tem que fazer os mortais, né?
Knocking, boots Bruno on Moxley. When I pop out like Linus, polished, briefcase, no wallet. Just blew a bag like Scotsman, killed that. In the AM going real fast. UK honey at the drill that Pondsman. Bailed out, no conflict. Might have said I love her, but I never made a promise. She wants seed, told her nothing in a blossom. Badging me for info at the shipper to Wisconsin.
In this little section of the prom. Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. Today we are going to be talking about the Roces Dogma Domestik Pank 2, the Bobby Spassov third skate from Roces. It has quite a long name, but I had it for also a couple of weeks. So today I'm able to share my opinions on this skate. And if you want to know if I think this is a copy of a Valo skate, well, watch this video till the end because I'm going to be expressing my opinions about that. Now, talking about the product itself, I need to start by telling you that this is a size 43 skate, a US 10, which is usually my regular size on a Roces Majestic 12. And, well, this skate is 2,195 gram, which I actually did my homework. Let me read it here. 4.84 pounds. I will express my opinions about the weight of this skate in a second. I just wanted you to know what's the weight of this skate. So in case you want to know, the feet of this skate, it's narrow. The base of this skate is the same as the Roces M12. So it's a Roces M12 shell underneath this skin, if I can say it. And the Roces M12 is known for being a very narrow skate. So much so that Roces ended up making a newer skate called the Roces Fifth Element. Now, the Fifth Element has a different sole plate. And of course, because it's a wider skate, the soles would fit very wide on the M12. But when you add the skin around the M12, it covers the space. For a lot of people, the Roces M12 has an amazing fit, but then it has a sole plate that it's not wide enough. For other people, the Roces Fifth Element is a very wide skate and doesn't give them the support they want, even if they like the sole plate. So right here what we have is a skate that I would say it has the best of both worlds. It has a wider sole plate. It is supportive, at least more supportive than the Fifth Element because it's a narrower boot. And because of this skin, when you land your tricks, everything sounds more muffed, if I can say that. So instead of, this table is not the best for that, but it's not a very clacky sound. Just like I said about the Mesmer skates on the Roces Dogma, which is the ones, as I just said, the M12s with the skin and the Fifth Element sole plate. On the Roces Dogma, the sound is really good, similar to what we had on the Valos. Now, before I start stating my opinions about this skate, in case you were wondering, the box where these skates come, it's something just like this, you see? It's the same size, so don't expect to pay less or more. It's the exact same. And by the way, in case you were wondering, this is a skate that I can't reveal yet. I have it for a couple of weeks here, but I can't show it, and I shouldn't be skating it in public. So that will be something that we will check in the future. Now, let's start with the wheels. It's not the first time that I say what I'm about to say now. I somehow feel when I skate Roces skates, at least the aggressive skates, that the wheels are slow for me. Now, it's a stock wheel. Apparently they are changing the wheels that they have on their skate to Italy made wheels, and previously they were, I think, Thai made. So I don't know, in the future they might get a bit faster. But the truth is, I've seen plenty of pro skaters when they were here at my skate park. I've seen plenty of skaters skating with these. For me, they feel slow, but I'm also a very heavy skater, so not heavy in terms of tricks, but heavy in terms of weight. So that might be the problem. Also, it's important to say that when I skated this skate, I put a short frame on it. When I say that these skates are 2,194-95 grams, this is with a shorter frame. You might have like 10 or 20 grams if you have a longer frame. I don't think it's gonna make a huge difference, but there, I said it. It's gonna be a bit heavier. Yeah, the skates didn't fall too fast to me. These are actually 60 millimeters 92A. But please don't judge the wheels being faster or slower by, oh, I've tried some 60, 92s. There's a lot to do with the compound, sometimes even like the color of the wheel, the profile of the wheel. This is the flat top wheel, meaning that it's not round, it's also not very square. It's almost like a round wheel, but the top, it's a tiny bit flat. So it's called a flat top profile, which I really like this profile usually. And probably if I would have skated it flat, I would have enjoyed it the speed, but I wanted to skate the skate stock, just like how it comes stock. By the way, this skate usually costs 349 euros if you buy it complete, and if you buy boot only, you will get them for 309, like 310, something like that. So that means that for this frame, anti-rockers, wheels and bearings, you're getting it for 40 bucks. So you can't also expect these to be the fastest wheels in the world when you can buy wheels on the aftermarket just for 50 or 60 bucks. Yeah, I think it's a good deal still to get it for extra 40 bucks with the frame. And the frame is amazing. A lot of people love to skate it flat. I have not skated these frames flat yet, but I know that a lot of people like it because it's beefy, it's wide here on the side, so you have less wheel bite because of that. Still on the frame is very solid, and you see these bridges here, just like on the new Dam frame, having these bridges here. There's something very cool about this frame, which is if I want to take wheels, if I want to take the middle wheels off, it's very easy to take out. I don't need to be here pressuring a lot. When you don't have these bridges, sometimes if you tighten these wheels and then you want to take the middle ones off, it's just hard because this thing is like clamping these wheels here. So this way with these bridges, the frame just feels solid and the plastic feels fast. So you look at guys like Bobby Spassov or guys like Niels Janssens that used to skate for ground control, and I was surprised to see that they're skating this. So they're skating these skates just like these, anti-rocker. Some of them change the wheels, some don't even change the wheels. It can be a pro deal. The Soleplate is one of my favorite parts about this skate. I like how clean it looks. I know it's not a new Soleplate. This is a Soleplate that also came from the Valo days. First it was just a, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if it was one or, I think it was in 3 pieces at first, or it was 1 piece with 2 inserts. It was different at first, and now it's a 2-piece Soleplate, meaning that from here all the way around here it's 1 piece, and then you have a front piece. So if you want, you can also just get a different color for the front piece or the back piece. Can be customizable. Yes, it's a bit heavy, but look at the size of the sole space that you have. For me, this is ideal, meaning that it's not too wide like some skates like the Shadow, which I'm not saying Shadows are not good, but for some people they may be too wide. Like if you want to skate a bowl or something, it's easier that the Soleplate touches and you slide out. And it can also happen with these, especially compared with the M12s. It's wider than the M12s. It's also a bit heavier than the M12s, but I like it. I really like it. I like it how it slides. I like how it looks on the skate. And yeah, I can just take advantage right now to talk about the weight of the skate. I don't think that I felt this skate too heavy. There has been skates in the past that I felt that, yes, they were probably even lighter than these, and I felt them too heavy. And the reason for that may have been because they felt too wide or too spacious on the inside. Now these ones, because of the amazing shell, which is the M12 shell, they felt like wrapping around my feet. So it didn't really felt like I was carrying some bricks. I liked how it felt. It felt like Especially with the sound of the skate, I kind of felt like it was a solid skate. I just wished it were a bit faster, the wheels. Now, still talking about the weight, something that adds weight but also adds a lot of style points to the skate in my opinion, that is the skins. I like the skins. To be fully honest, I would prefer them full black without these domestic punk lettering that it says here, and even without the purple. I like the gold accent. I like the whole thing actually, but I also like a whole black skate with a white sole plate and white frame. Somehow what Mesmer did there, I like the looks of that. So if you see me skating these skates like all black with these, I may have painted it. It's not the ones in that box, that's a different thing. But I might just paint these all black and change the buckles and all that stuff. Still talking about this skin. I think it's simple. I think they didn't went too crazy with the skin. The material, I'm not one of those skaters that scrap my toes a lot, but I didn't scuff them too much. They felt like they were normal, they're resistant. The sole plate is a bit wider, so it's easy to touch with the sole plate, especially with a shorter frame. I didn't have a problem with that. I do know that's something that people love to do because of having the skin is. A lot of people love to size down on skates. This is something that I will be talking in the future about, my opinions on sizing down on skates, but I know that a lot of people really love sizing down. It's not the easiest skate to size down because M12 it's a quite narrow skate, but some people underneath the sole plate on the shell, they cut the front, and by cutting the front of the plastic, they have a lot more space for the foot to go in front. So if I'm using a 43-44 on this skate, and if I'm using a 41-42 on the M12, by doing that, I may or may not, I don't know, be able to do that on this skate. I may be able to use a 41-42 shell with my usual size of sole plate of the fifth element, which is a 41-42. So looking from the top, especially with a shorter frame, I may be able to see my wheels a bit, which for a lot of people it's a big deal, and it has been a big deal for me in the past, up until like 1 month ago that I started setting shorter frames. But yeah, that is it. Like, there's not a lot that I can say about the skins. I didn't have too much problems with that. I like how it looks. I like how it integrates the buckle, and that's the thing that I need to speak now. I really love these buckles, these memory buckles that Roces has been doing in the past for, I don't know why more brands don't do it, honestly. It's not like Roces has the proprietary patent for making a memory buckle. Every ski brand have a memory buckle. There's gazillion ways of doing it, and this is amazing. This is, I always say, it's like one of the highlights of Roces skates is the buckle. Of course, it has a lot of quality. You feel like a quality product here. I wish the wheels were faster, but they are a quality product for sure, and this is for sure something that it's kind of like the stamp of quality on this product. Then the liner, and the liner is, it's similar to the liner that comes on the M12 Pro products. I think like the last Roces M12 Dogma Spassov, the Domestik Punk one, that's something similar to this in red. It's the same liner. It's a good stock liner. I know some people, like when we used to have the shop, some of our team riders used to love the M12 liner over most of the liners. Like even like they used to like that more than an Intuition liner or more than the RL1 liner, which is quite interesting because if you think of the price of this skate is 350 complete skate. If you put a RL1 liner, which is a higher end liner, I would compare it somehow with an Intuition liner, that would be extra 150. So this would be a skate to compete with the damn skates with the Intuition liner that are around the 500 mark. So this would be a 500 skate with that, and you still have an extra liner to give to your friends. What else can I say about this skate? Well, I can say something that is extremely important, which is these laces do not integrate with the shell laces. So when Bobby Spassov was here, one of the things that he said was, I love this skate, but one of the most important things for me with this skate is to have the right laces. I'm not saying that this is a bad lace, but you can have some, probably you're gonna want some stronger and waxed laces that when you pull, It's gonna close your skate properly. Yes, you are using the M12 shell, but if you don't tighten your skate, you may feel that there's a bit of give in there. So you're gonna feel a bit more loose, a little bit less supportive. So the laces can for sure help you with that. And if you're gonna have the RL1 liner, you can then integrate the laces. If you get some really long laces, or even an intuition liner, you can integrate the laces from here all the way to the top, because these liners, they have no space for laces. It doesn't have lace loops. Now, if there's one thing that people keep on saying, and I can talk about it, people keep on saying that, why is Roces copying the Valo, or why did Roces have to bring back Valo? Well, in my opinion, it's totally fair. If you didn't know, Valo was part of Roces, was like a Roces sub-brand. So they already made all the work. They have an amazing Soleplate. They have an amazing boot, like amazing shell, that it's made in Italy. Italy is known for making amazing shoes. So I want to believe that the leather of this skate, which I don't really know, I don't think this is real leather. Usually they do vegan skates. So Roces tends to think about the environment a lot when they make products. So I don't think they would be using real leather. So I would say that this is vegan for sure. If Italy is known for being amazing at making shoes, if they make the shell in Italy, if they make the sole plate in Italy, well, I think this just gave Roces the possibility of having a full Italian-made boot. Yeah, I have nothing to complain about. I think it's only fair that they got it back. The work has been done in the past. Yes, there's a lot of people that always related John Julio with Valo. John has moved on. John is doing an amazing work with them. And I believe that in terms of bringing back this style of skate, skinned M12 with a different sole plate, it's a good move. That's it, it's a good move. I didn't even have the words. I think it was a good move in terms of reusing the products that they already had. Now, if there would be things that I would be doing different, I don't know. Maybe I would try to make them lighter. Not for me, but I know that people out there would like to see a lighter skate. I do know that the RL1 liner feels lighter than these. Just get faster wheels, Roces. And other than that, we're good to go. So if you're looking for these skates, in my opinion, completely, go ahead. They look good, they feel good. Yeah, they could roll a bit faster, but that is it. Other than that, nothing to complain about this skate. I think it's an amazing skate. You are supporting an amazing skater, which is Bobby Spassov, which probably did the biggest trick ever done here at this warehouse. Right on the side of this wall that you see here, there's the skate park, and Bobby completely destroyed this park. So I'm a big fan of Bobby as a skater. If he was part of the design of this skate, I'm also a big fan of Bobby as a skate designer. So with that being said, yeah, they got my okay. Now, if you're looking to buy this skate, you could probably support one of the supporters of this channel, which is Bladeville. Check the link in the description and you'll be able to find these skates and a lot more skates. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, do not forget to subscribe to this channel. Give me a thumbs up if you like it. Give me a thumbs down if you didn't like this video. If you enjoyed and if you really want to support what I do here, you can always become a member by just pressing on that join button after subscribing, and you'll get access to exclusive content. Just like I always say, don't ever forget why we all started skating, and that with the Dogmas, with the Domestik punks, or with anything else, we all started skating because it's fun. Now let's see if I can backflip this. Come on, Bobby is the Bobby backflip. I don't know if you knew, but Bobby used to be known as Bobby Backflip. When he was a young kid, before people even knowing about Bob, he was Bobby Backflip. I think he competed at the X Games. Did you know that, Alex? Bobby Backflip. That's it.